we are moving fully into the back pattern. So I drew out this line, the vertical line, no, horizontal line, so that you can see where my starting point is. You can see where I'm starting it from. So for the back part, I'll measure my waist inches starting from this line. My waist inches is 28 divided by 4. I have 7 inches. And remember, I said I'll be adding 1 inch for, I'll be adding a dart intake at the back. So I'll add my 1 inch for my dart intake here. You can see that 1 inch. Then my hip still remains the same. My hip is 38, that's 9.5. This is it here. Then my butt area, I don't have any measurement for that part. Then my knee, remember we use 38 minus 8. So I have 7 inches here, 7.5 inches here. Okay. So now the contouring part will take effect now. Okay. So let me rule this out first. So this is where the contouring part will take effect. This is the side part for the back pattern. Just the same way we have here, we have the same thing also here. So before that, let me put my dart intake. You use your bust span to divide your dart into two. My bust span here is 8 inches divided by 4, divided by 2, sorry. So I have 4 inches. Then my dart length, you can either use 4 or you do 6, whichever one you are fine with. So I'll be using 4 for this. Then I will rule it out this way, then stop at that 4 inches point. And remember I added 1 inch for my dart intake. So that 1 inch you are going to be sharing it on both sides. So you have half inch here and also have half inch on the other side. Then you slant it to the dart apex where your dart stops. Slant it this way like so. So this is our dart. Let me clean this extension. Okay, so now this is our dart. So the next thing that you are moving into the contouring part fully. So on your waist area, you measure 1 inch, just the same way you do contour the bust area, the upper bust, the under bust. You do contour while makeuping. You want your nose to be narrow, you want your cheek to not to be too big. So that's the same thing you'll be doing on the skirt part. So I measure 1 inch here on my waist area. Then I will slant it to meet at the hip part like so. Then the butt area, let's measure what we have there. We have 9 inches on the butt area, 9.2 inches on the butt area. Then on my knee area, the value I measured for here, I'll also do the same thing on the knee area by measuring 1 inch. Sorry, 1 inch this way. So then I'll connect it also. You can either start it from the butt. It's two ways. You can leave it here at the hip part or extend it to the butt. The butt is most importantly if you are doing hip padding. If you are doing hip padding, so you need to contour this hip area. So you just start from this part. You can see the 1 inch, you extend it this way. You can see that. Then also you come down and do the same thing at the hip part, the knee area, sorry. Then the remaining 1 inch, you just rule it down. Sorry, I said the remaining 1 inch. You just connect this line down to the length you are working with. Remember, I did not add any sewing allowances to this part. Okay, I did not add any sewing allowances to this part. So I'll be erasing this line and work with my hip part. Okay. So So let's redo this again. And that part you're having a sharp edge, just curve it out a little bit. So I'll be ready. You can see this is for hip contouring, and the first part is this part is for hip and butt contour. You can see the difference. It's just an half inch. So whichever one you want to work with is fine. So this, let me redo this one. This is what it looks like. So your hip part will not be flat. It will not be flat like this line, the first line I drew before. It will not be flat like this. So there'll just be a little contour here, a little curve here. Then remember, there's no any allowances added to this one. Now if I want to cut it on my fabric, I'll add my zipper allowance, then I'll add my seam allowances here. So do not forget that. And this is what we have for our hip contouring. So if you sew this now, if I cut it out and sew it without any hip padding, my hip will still be enhanced. And I'll have that narrow part at the down part. So if you find this video helpful, please comment, share, and like the video. Thank you so much, and see you in the next class for the sewing, cutting and sewing